Hey guys, I'm back with part 2 for this tutorial on how to build this one-story traditional house. In this video, we're going to go ahead and finish the main exterior of the house, and if we have time, we'll also be sure to do all of the landscaping. So, we're just going to be using the same blocks that we used in part 1, so make sure for now you just have some white concrete, smooth quartz stairs, white stained glass panes, dark oak wood stairs, dark oak wood slabs, pillar quartz blocks, full blocks of the smooth quartz, and smooth quartz slabs. So we'll start with the white concrete and we'll fill in the space behind each one of these shapes. So we'll start with this one first. And we're just pretty much going to follow along all of the stairs on the inner side. So starting here, and then just work your way up. We'll go on all these upside down ones, we'll do this one in the middle, and then work your way back down. So just make sure none of these blocks are on the outer side of the stairs like that. And just fill all the rest of this in. So now it's looking like that. It's just a solid layer of white concrete all on that inner side. Now let's go to this side. We'll fill in this smaller space first. So not too many blocks here. So like that. And then we'll do this bigger space. Okay, so I just brought it up right there and just stopped it there for now. And then what I'll do is just go right underneath this, bring it all the way straight down to the bottom, and then we'll fill in all the rest of the space here. So for now, it's looking like that. Looks like we're going to have to fill in maybe one more space, but once we actually do the roof, we'll make adjustments. Let's do the little windows in each one of these shapes. So we have this one here. We'll leave one space of white concrete at the top. We'll carve out 3 underneath it. We'll have a stair at the bottom and at the top. The space in the middle will be a white stained glass pane. We'll do the same over here. Now make sure to use your dark oak wood stairs and dark oak wood slabs. And we'll start over here on this little space. And we'll be sure to start with our stairs. And we're pretty much just placing it right on top of our overhang here. So I'll start here. And then I'll curve it around the edge. Bring it along to the other side. And back into there. And now you can switch to your dark oak wood slabs. It will fill in the remaining space here. And just to be sure, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, hang on, 6, 7 slabs right there. We'll head on over here next. We'll start with the dark oak wood stairs. We'll go right on top of this little bit here. And we'll have it like that. And then we'll curve the stair on this layer into that one. Okay, so it's just like that. Now on the next layer, we'll have 2 going right up against that white concrete right behind that stair. Go up on the next layer again, have another 2, and then one more time. And now you can see we have to fill in a space of white concrete right there. So just like that. And now I think everywhere else is good. So we just have to fill in that single block of white concrete, and now it's all filled in. The roof goes right into that wall. Now we'll go ahead and just continue bringing up the rest of the roof. We'll continue with our dark oak wood stairs. And we're pretty much just going right behind each one of these stairs. And for now, we're connecting it back to this side. So we'll start here at the bottom. Just like that. We'll wrap this around. So for now, we're right on top of the overhang. And then we're wrapping this back into that stair. Now we'll go up on the next layer. We'll do the same thing. So we have to bring this one out 1 block further than that bottom layer. Wrap it around. And then bring that back to the other stair. Alright, and once again, let's go up in the next layer, do the same thing. And then it looks like we're doing this exact thing one more time for this layer. That's what it's looking like. Now we're going to continue doing that until all of the other space is all filled in. Okay, so far this is what we have. So we're left with a slab on that side, and then we have a stair and a slab on that side. Now before we continue bringing up the rest of this space, let's just go along the sides and the back and wrap it all around and bring up the rest of the roof to the same height as that, and then it'll be easier to top off the center of the roof. So I'll start over here at the right side of the house, we'll continue with our wood stairs, start here at the bottom layer, and we'll just push this all the way towards the back. And I'll bring it until we're one block after this pillar here. So right there. This section will be slabs, so we'll make adjustments to these stairs once we start filling in all these slabs. We won't worry about it quite just yet. So I'll just curve this stair and bring it all the way from one side to the other to that corner there. We'll just start it right there from the corner and bring it all the way towards the front. We will have some more slabs here, but once again, we'll make adjustments when the time comes. So I'll just bring this straight along to the front. Right there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just continue bringing this all up until it's pretty much all filled in. So here on the next layer, we'll just wrap this all the way around the sides, and here at the back, and all the way towards the other side, and back up to the front. So you just want to keep doing this, and I'll let you know when I stop, and we'll continue on with the top of the roof. Okay, so I'm at the top layer here on this side. So I'm pretty much going to be stopping here pretty soon. I'll just wrap this last layer all the way around. For this space here, we still have a stair on each side and then a slab in the middle. Over here, it's a little bit shorter. We just have a slab. So what we're going to do is continue with our dark oak wood slab for this space. We'll fill it all in. So we'll push this back until we meet up with the edge of this layer here. So it'll be right there. So this is all at the same edge. And now for this side, we just have to fill in a layer of the stairs. So we'll do it for this space first. And we'll just push it back until we meet up with the edge right there. Just like how we did that slab. We'll go on at this side, we'll do the same thing. So we'll stop it there. And then we'll continue with our dark oak wood slabs and fill in the rest of the space here at the top. Right there. And then what we're going to do is just fill in all the space left for the roof right here in the middle. So you can kind of see here, it's just a big rectangle. So we're just going all the way around the rectangle until it's all filled in. So I'll start here. We're just connecting back to this stair where we left off. And we're just wrapping around so we're all within the edge. And then here, once we meet up with the slab, we'll go right up against it, and then we'll curve it into right there, and continue along. And then we'll connect this back to that stair. And now on the next layer, once again, we're going to be right up against that slab, just like how we did that side. And then we'll continue this along, so it's curving right there. And then just wrap this all the way around. Follow along the edge. Oh, actually right here we can see... Okay, that's actually going to be a slab right there. So replace that block that we had here with the stair with a slab. I guess we brought it a little bit too far. So there we go, now it's all good. And now the rest of this, once again, just all stairs. So there we go, that's all filled in. So this is what the roof is looking like so far. Now let's go ahead and fill in the slabs over here where this little piece that juts out, and for the back porch. So we'll start here first, make sure you have your dark oak wood slabs, and we'll just follow along this quartz here with a layer of slabs. So starting here, and just fill all this in. And then we'll go up on the next layer and we'll do the same thing. So what we're gonna have to do is delete this layer of stairs. So starting right here, lined up where these slabs are, we'll delete that stair, bring this along to there. And now with your slabs, we'll fill it in there and wrap around and then back in. Okay? And then we have just a strip of slabs right here at the top to connect into those stairs. And that's it for this little space. And now, let's fill in all of the slabs here for this porch. We'll start over here at the left, lined up where these stairs are. And this will be the first layer of the slabs right around the edge. Okay. And now we'll go up on the next layer, and you can see we're going to have to delete this strip of stairs right here. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Just like that. And now we'll start here on this next layer and just wrap this around. Okay, so it's looking like that. Now we'll go up in the next layer right up against that stair. And once again, just do the same thing. And then for this next one, we're going to have to delete this layer of these stairs. Like that. And how many layers? We have 3 layers, so we have to go up 2 more. So this will be the 4th layer. Wrap this all the way around. Okay. And then the final layer is just going to be 3 spaces like this. So we're connecting into these stairs on this layer and filling all this in. And that is it for the roof where this back porch is. So that all looks good. It's looking something like this. Now we have 2 windows in the roof at the front, 2 windows in the roof at the back. So let's go ahead and mark out where the 2 windows in the roof here at the front are going to be. So first, make sure you're lined up where this glass is for this window, and then skip over 2 layers of these wood stairs, so you're on the 3rd layer, and then cut out 3 wood stairs going towards the right. Now go to the left of that, we'll skip over 4, and we'll cut out another 3 there. So we're gonna have a window there and a window there. So I'll show you how to make the 2 here at the front, and then I'll mark out where the ones at the back are going to be, and I'll just skip right over the ones at the back. I'll just fast forward that. First, we'll start by placing the 3 full blocks of quartz like that, and then switch to your pillar quartz blocks. And we'll place 4 going up on each side. We'll have an upside down quartz stair at the top, in between the pillars, and then we'll have 3 white stained glass panes. Now switch to your smooth quartz stairs. We'll have 2 upside down in front of the pillars, and then on each side we'll have a stair like that, 1 on top. So a stair on the side, 1 on top, upside down stair in the middle, and then, or here, let me go ahead and reorganize this so the slab is right next to that stair. So now we're going to have a slab right on the top. We'll have 2 upside down here at the front, or 2 like underneath here at the front. Okay, and then we'll go behind this. You see where these wood stairs are, so we'll delete 3 there. So that's the 1st layer. We'll delete the 2nd layer, the 3rd layer, and the 4th layer. Now let's start filling in all of the wood. So grab your dark oak wood slabs, we'll go right behind this slab, and we'll place 2. We'll do the same on this side. And then we'll grab our dark oak wood stairs right on top of those slabs. We'll place a layer and connect it into that stair. Same for this side. And then we'll go up on the next layer and do the same thing. And now before we fill in that slab, let's first go here on the inside, grab your full blocks of this smooth quartz, and you can see these openings here we have to fill in. So we'll start here at the center, right in the middle where this glass is. We'll place one there, one on top, so one in the middle, one on top, and then one behind the top block. So now all of that space is filled in with the full blocks of quartz. And now we could top this off with our wood slab and connect it back to the main part of the roof. So there we go, we have that first window all done. We're going to do the same thing on this side, so I'll show it one more time over here. So we're starting with the full blocks of quartz. Then we have 4 pillars going up. Upside down stair in the middle. White stained glass panes. Upside down quartz stairs in front of these pillars on each side. And then on the side and on top. Upside down in the middle. Slab to top it off. 2 slabs here in the front on each side. And then we'll go ahead and delete the wood stairs. So we have the first layer, second layer, third layer, and fourth layer. Grab your dark oak wood slabs. We'll place one right behind the quartz. So 2 on each side. And then on top of that, we'll go ahead and start with our stairs. We'll go on the inside, grab our full blocks of quartz. We'll place 1 in the middle, and then 2 above that. And then we have our slabs to top it off, right in the middle. So there we go. So this is the front side of the house, looking good. We'll head on, oh yeah, we do have the chimney, so that's the final thing we'll do in the roof. But first, we'll head on to the back. We have 2 more windows back here, and by the way, like I said, this is a 1-story house. So these windows in the roof are more just for decoration. It looked a little bit empty, or actually it really looked empty in the roof without these windows, so I just decided to add those. It looks a lot better, but these are more just for decoration, so we're not actually going to be using these windows from the inside. But we'll head on here to the back and we'll mark out where the other 2 are going to be. So let's line up right here on the edge. So right here, we're going to skip over the 2 layers of the stairs, so we're starting on the 3rd layer. We'll carve out 3 going towards the right, so it's like that. We'll skip over 4 and carve out another 3 there. So we're going to have 2 windows here on the roof, just like we did at the front. So I'm going to go ahead and do these, and then I'll see you guys once I have it done. Now I have these 2 windows here at the back all done. And now let's go ahead and do the chimney. So we are here, I'll go ahead and get rid of all these. And we'll grab the bricks, granite, the brick stairs, the granite stairs, the campfire, and the spruce trapdoors. So I'm looking at it from the front. We're going to head on up here to the corner, more towards the right. And we'll start by deleting this top block here in the corner. And then we'll go on the next layer below that and delete these 3 in that corner. So we deleted a total of 4, and this chimney actually lines up with the fireplace on the inside. So the fireplace is right down there. We'll just start out with the bricks first. And we'll just fill all this in. Like that. And you could just bring this up to as high as you want. I'll stop it. You know what? I'll probably just stop it right there. And then on top of all this, we'll place the campfires. To cover up the campfires, we'll have the spruce trapdoors. Alright, and now to add a bit of extra texture, we'll grab the granite and replace a few of these blocks. So I'll just leave it like that for now. And then let's go ahead and grab the brick stairs. I'll then replace a few more blocks to add a bit more to this chimney. You know what, I'll make that one upside down so we don't see the campfire there. And I'll maybe have another one like that. You know what? We'll replace that with a granite one. Let's have another granite one right there. Maybe a brick one. Not like that. Maybe we could curve it. Okay, you know what? I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. And then, you know what? I think that is good. We'll have a granite one there. That's the main exterior of the house. But let's go ahead and get right on into the landscaping next. I almost forgot real quick. Let's go ahead and just do the lights for the front and back porch. So make sure you have your sea lanterns, iron trap doors, the chain, the lantern, the smooth quartz slabs, and the dark oak fences. So start here at the front. And I'm just going to have a little lantern right here. So we'll have a smooth quartz slab right there. Then we'll have a dark oak fence. A chain right underneath that. And then a lantern under the chain. So that's just a little lamp you could do. And then we'll have a couple extra lights in the ceiling. So let's see. Maybe one right here. So we'll have a sea lantern and the iron trap door. We'll have another one right here. We have to make sure to leave space for the swing that we're going to have here. So it'll be going down right there. Sea lantern right here. And that should be good. Now let's go to the back. We'll have a few lights back here. How about right there? There. And right there. And then here. And that should be good. Should be bright enough. So we'll head back up to the front and we'll start by doing all the landscaping up here. Now I went ahead and gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using just for right now here for the landscaping in the front. So be sure to grab some spruce pressure plates, dark oak logs, andesite, stone bricks, lime terracotta and green terracotta, podzol, and coarse dirt. So I went ahead and cut out the shape for the first garden area here. So I'll be sure to count all of the spaces I cut out. So we're lined up here where this pillar is. So make sure to first cut out 4, then go in from that, cut out 3. And then we have 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then we go back in towards the house, we have 2, 3, and 4, and you're lined up with that pillar. So now I'll fill all of this in with the dark oak logs facing up. And then I'll go up above, and you can see a lot easier how many blocks you're going to need, because the logs are a lot easier to count. From up above, this is what we have, so count the blocks if needed. I cut out another shape right here. So we're going from the corner of these two. So we cut out 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3. And now you should be right here on the edge of the plot size. So once again, I'll grab the dark oak logs, I'll fill this in, then I'll go up above and you could count them if needed. So it's looking like that. So I cut out the next shape. So just make sure you're 3 spaces away from these blocks here. So we have a space of 3. So starting here, we cut out 3. And then from the corner of that, we have 1, and then 4, 3, 4 again, 5, and then back down, we have 3, 1, and 5. And the final block you should be deleting is the edge of the plot size here. So I'll go ahead and fill all of this in, and I'll go up above, and you can count the blocks. This is what we have. So I cut out the next shape, which pretty much connects the entire pathway. So we're going to be starting over here, lined up with this pillar here at the left side now. So we started by doing 3, then 2, 1, 2, 3, 5. And then we go back in, we have 4, 3, 4, 4, 2, and then we kind of go back towards the back side. We have 3, 2, 1, and then 2, and it meets up right here lined up with this brick. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill all of this in, and once again I'll go up above. So from up above, I'll try to get a view of the entire thing. So just to look all the way back at what we have so far, that right there is a garden space. Then you can see where the path is right there, and that goes back into the driveway. All right, here is a garden space, and now we're about to shape out a raised area for the garden area. Now we're going to be starting off with the wood. We're not going to be cutting out any blocks right now. Head on over here to the left, lined up at the corner, and we'll place 2 right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go back in, we have 3, 2, 1. And then we're kind of going in towards that direction, so we have 2, 3, and 2. And now these 2 line up here at the left glass in the center of this window. So I'll go up above, you can see exactly what I have, just like that. Now we're starting to shape off the driveway, so I just cut out this angle right here. So make sure you skip over 7 spaces from this wood here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now we are starting to delete part of the edge of the plot size here at the left. So I deleted 5 blocks here, and then we have 6, and then we have another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we go back in towards the house and we have 3. So I'll fill this in and I'll go up above. So from this side, up above, this is what it should be looking like. Now I cut out the final shape, so this is a pathway which connects to the driveway, and it wraps around the backside of the house into the back porch. So, I'll start here, we go from the corner of this, and we cut out 6, and then 3, 4, 4 again, and then back in we have 3, 2, 1, 2, and now we're starting to work our way towards the back porch. So we have another 3, and then here we have 6, and then we have 3 from the corner of that 6 right there going towards the backyard, and then we have skipped over 2, we have another 3 here, and then from the corner of that it's 8 working its way back to the back porch. So I'll fill all of it in, and I'll go up above. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a single shot of the entire shape, so I might have to go up above in 2 different spots. Yeah, we'll look at this shape first. So I'll go up above, you can see exactly what I did. And then I'll go over here, and we have that section. So now that is every single one of those dark oak blocks that we're going to have. So on top of all of them, let's go ahead and place our spruce pressure plates. So I went all the way around, added all of those pressure plates, so this is what it's looking like. Now we'll start by cutting out all of the grass and replacing it with the blocks. So what I'm actually going to do is just go through within each of the shapes and cut out all of the dirt blocks, as well as some of the concrete that you see. So I'll go all the way around and up until here. So pretty much just all right here, and delete all of it. The only spot that we're not really deleting is this raised area, because this is all just going to be filled in. So, delete all of the other grass that you see within the shapes. I think I went around and deleted everything. Should be all good. So yeah, just make sure not to forget these little spaces underneath here where these stairs are for the porch, as well as this here. So I'll go ahead and fill in the garden areas first. So I'll just start with the podzol. I'll fill all this in, this section in here, and then the raised area. And then I'm going to go back with the coarse dirt and just mix it up a bit to add some extra texture. So I'll see you guys once I have these 3 spaces filled in. Alright, so I went through, added the podzol and the extra coarse dirt, so that's what it's looking like. Now for the rest of all this space, for the pathway, the driveway, this pathway all the way back here, is going to be a mixed up pattern between the andesite and the stone bricks. So what I'm going to do, I think this will be quicker, just go ahead and fill it all in completely with either the andesite and the stone bricks, and then just go back and add some extra texture, just mix them up a bit. And yeah, so I'll see you guys once I have it done. And then we'll head on to all of the garden items, so all the flowers and the bushes. So I'll see you guys once I have all of this filled in. So I went through and added all of the andesite and stone bricks for the pathway and the driveway. So that's what it's looking like. And now let's go ahead and focus on the garden area. You know what? Before we do the garden areas, I do have the lime and green terracotta on me. So I'll go ahead and do the stripped lines of those for the mowed grass. So that's going to be that space there and this corner space here. So we'll line up over here with that pillar at the corner. Have it right here, bring it up to the same edge as the pathway and the driveway. So it's going to start right here. And then we'll bring it all the way into there. And then same with this space, it'll all be here. So we're carving out this chunk here, and that chunk. Now you could use the lime and green terracotta. So I'll start with the lime, I'll have a strip here, and then another one right next to that, so it's 2 wide. And then we'll switch to the green, have 2 strips of this, and just keep doing that back and forth until it's all filled in, and same with that section. So there we go, that's all filled in, looking good. So now I'll go ahead and clear all of that, and then I'll gather up some bushes and flowers for all of the garden space. Okay, so I just gathered up some jungle leaves, some melons, and then a variety of different flowers. We also have a fern here. So I'll start with the jungle leaves. I'm just going to shape out some bushes. So you can place these wherever you like, but I'm going to maybe have one right around here. So just make this all random, just shape it out a little bit. And I think that'll be good. And then I'll have another one maybe right here. So that's good. We'll have another one here. And I think that's good. Another one here. And then right here. And one more right here. So now everywhere else, oh yeah, before we add the flowers, let's grab some melons, and I'll just have a couple of these here and there. So maybe there, and there is good, and that's about it. We don't want to overdo it with the melons, just enough to where you can notice it, but not too many to where it's too much. Maybe delete that one, and maybe one right there. That's fine, okay. And now everywhere else, I'm just gonna randomize all these other flowers and just fill in all the other space until it looks good. So I'll see you guys once I have that done. So that's it for the garden areas, and that is everything for the front yard. Probably once we do the furnishings, I'll do the swing on the front porch. You know what? We'll do it now. It'll take just a couple seconds. So let me gather up the blocks we're going to be using for that. So make sure you have some dark oak fences, some chains, and spruce trap doors. We'll start with the fences. Place one here and here. So there's 3, actually, that is a little bit wide, but you know what? Why not? We'll have it that big. So, normally I would have it, right there, but we'll leave it a little bit bigger, why not? So it's all lined up with the window. Then, let's have chains, so that's 2, 3, and 4 going down underneath the fence. And then, I'll go ahead and I'll crouch. And I'll place just a door like that up against the wall and another one. That way we could place it right there. Do the same thing. Right there. Okay, and then make sure all these trapdoors are facing in the same direction so the pattern all looks good. And there we go. Yeah, I like that. It's a little bit bigger. It's 1 block wider than I would normally have it, but I think it looks good. Cool, so that's about it for the swing. Just a little extra decoration there on the front porch. Oh yeah. Another thing I actually had was a carpet on the floor here, so it looks like a rug that you can wipe your feet on before you walk into the house, so we can have it right there. And that's about it. So now, that is it for the front yard, and yeah, we should have time to do the backyard next. So I gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using here for the backyard, so I'm just going to scroll through them all, and you can grab all the ones you're going to need. So let's start by doing the fence first. So we're going to be using the smooth quartz slabs and the smooth quartz blocks. We'll head on over here at the left side, lined up with this pillar where this back porch is. And we just want to go ahead and skip over 5 spaces from that first pillar. And we'll place 2 full blocks of the smooth quartz like that. So we have 5 spaces here. Then we'll go ahead and skip over another 5. We'll do 2 there. And then another 5, so we're going to be right on top of the edge of our plot size here. So we have a total of 3 of these pillars. On top of all of these, we'll go ahead and have a smooth quartz slab. And then in between each one, we'll go up half a block. Add some slabs at the bottom. And then we'll go up another half a block and add another layer of slabs. So, that is the fence. Now we're going to continue this along, keeping 5 spaces in between each one of those pillars, all the way up until we line up with that second pillar right there. So I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 more. Like that. And then we'll bring this in until we meet up where the edge of that little pathway is. So I think it's 4 in total. So we have the 1 there. And then that is... oh, hang on. that is 2, and then 3, and 4, and it is right here up against the edge of this path. So, now let's go ahead and do the same design that we did over there. So that is the fence here for the backyard. Now within the fence here, we're going to go ahead and delete the first layer of grass, as well as this little bit of concrete here. And make sure to also get these small spaces here underneath the porch. So I'm going to go through and just delete the first layer. Okay, I'm just finishing up by deleting all of this. We see a little bit of yellow concrete still underneath the fence, so I'm going to go ahead and patch that up with just regular grass. So we have a little bit right here, and then all along here at the back. And I think that's all of it. Oh, hang on, right here. Okay, and we'll worry about all the other stuff later, but we're just focusing here on the actual backyard. Now I'm going to add some lime and green terracotta and just add strips of these 2 blocks so it looks like mowed grass, the same way that we did it at the front. So there we go. I have the lines of the lime and green terracotta like that all throughout the backyard. Next, let's start by doing the patio space over here with some couches and a campfire. So we're going to be using the andesite and the stone bricks. And I'm going to start by cutting out an 11 by 11 square. And I want to make sure to line it up with how the fence is, and we're going to be 1 space away from it. So on each side, we're going to have 3 spaces. So we'll skip over 3 here, so we're on the 4th block. So starting here, and I'll work my way over towards the left and cut out 11. And now we're left with 3 spaces on this side, so it's all even. Now we'll go in the other direction, 10 more blocks, so including this one here, it'll be 11. And now it is an 11 by 11 square. We'll go ahead and carve all of this out, and then we'll replace it with a mixed up pattern between the brick and andesite. So now we have this little patio space here. Now we're going to have a couch on each side, and then we'll have a campfire in the middle. So we're going to be using the white concrete and the smooth quartz slabs. We'll look at this side first. We're going to be 1 space away from the edge of the patio, and we'll place 5 blocks of white concrete like that, leaving 3 spaces of the patio on each side. We'll branch out each one of these blocks. We'll do the same on the opposite side. And now on the other sides, we'll have a smaller couch, pretty much just a chair like that. We'll fill in the spaces with the smooth quartz slabs. And then in the middle, we'll go ahead and have a square that is 3 by 3 with the smooth quartz slabs, leaving 1 space in the middle, which we'll then fill in with a campfire. And that's all there is to it. Now we have a cool patio space with some couches, so you can sit out here at night, have a nice fire, and talk. So there we go. Now we're going to have the trampoline, so make sure you have your diorite wall, the string, the brown carpet, and gray carpet. We'll start by marking out where the diorite walls are going to be. So you can have the trampoline wherever you want. I'll have it right around, maybe just starting here. Not anywhere specific, I'll just start it right there. Now I'll skip over 3 spaces towards the back. We'll have another one, and another 3 spaces and have 1 there. Now we'll skip over 4, have 1 there on each side. Okay, and then 1 right here in the middle. So we have a total of 6, and it shapes out to be a rectangle like that. Now we'll have some string in between each one of these. And then throughout the middle as well. Now around the outer edge, we'll have a layer of the brown carpet. And then for all the space in the middle, we'll have the gray carpet. And there we go. Now we have the trampoline looking like that. And now we're going to have a gazebo over here. So I gathered up some of the blocks we're going to be using for the gazebo, so make sure you have some pillar quartz blocks, some quartz stairs, quartz slabs, quartz bricks, then smooth quartz slabs and smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz blocks, and some dark oak wood slabs. We'll start with the pillar quartz blocks. We'll look at where this pathway ends, and on each side of it, we'll have a pillar like that. Then from the corner of that, we'll have a regular quartz slab. And then we'll have another pillar from the corner of that. We'll skip over 2 and have another one. So from up above, this is what it's looking like. We'll switch back to the regular quartz slab, have it from the corner of those pillars, and then another pillar here and there. Now, each one of those pillars we're going to bring up another 5 layers, so in total it'll be 6. Next up, let's grab the regular quartz stairs. In between each one of these spaces of 2, we'll go ahead and fill in with these stairs. And then all of the other space in the middle, we'll grab our quartz bricks and fill in. So this is what we have so far. Now let's grab these smooth quartz bricks. In between each one of these pillars, we'll fill the space in. And then we'll go ahead and start filling in all of the space in the middle. So we're gonna go, I guess we'll go from each one of these pillars. We'll bring it from one side to the other. We'll do the same here. And then we'll do it in this direction as well. And now all of these gaps that you see will fill in. So that's what it's looking like. Now in between all of the pillars where the spaces of 2 are, make sure you have your smooth quartz stairs. We'll just place 2 side by side like that so it looks like an arch. Now we'll start doing the overhang for the roof. So continue with your smooth quartz stairs. We'll just start anywhere, so I'll start here. And we'll place 2 like that. And remember, in each corner, I just like to have a slab. So I'll have one there. Continue with the stairs, have another slab in that corner, and just keep doing this pattern until you go all the way around. Went all the way around, and that's what it's looking like. Now let's grab our smooth quartz slabs again, and I think it'll be easier to do it here from the inside. And we're going to go behind each one of these pillars. We're going to be just half a block from the top, and we'll add 3 slabs all connected together like that in each corner. Now let's go back on the outside. We'll go ahead and do the roof, so we're going to be using the dark oak wood slabs. We'll follow along the overhang, add our first layer of the slabs all the way around. Now let's go up on the next layer and do the same thing. And now we'll fill in the remaining space by going up 1 more layer. So that's looking good so far. Now let's go underneath. We'll grab the sea lanterns and the iron trapdoors and just add a little bit of light under here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to leave it simple and have 4 sea lanterns right in the middle and cover these up with iron trapdoors. I think I originally had 2 here, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there, but having just 4 in the middle should be more than enough. So there we go. And overall, the gazebo is done. Now I'm going to have a table on top of here with some chairs. So let's go ahead and do the table and the chairs here. And I think I forgot to grab some dark oak wood stairs, so be sure to go ahead and get those. And we're going to have 4 all together upside down here in the middle. So we'll place one like that, we'll delete it. And then we'll go ahead and try to curve all 4 of these together. And there we go. So we have 4 stairs all upside down right in the middle. We'll grab our dark oak wood slab and we'll go in each corner of the table and have a slab here, one there, and there. Just like that. Behind each one of those slabs, we'll have a spruce door. And now on the side of each one of the slabs, we'll have a spruce wood sign. Now let's go ahead and crouch, have a brown banner in front of each chair. And then on top of the tables, we'll have a couple spruce pressure plates. And then we'll have a flower pot and a fern. So there we go. And that's about it for the gazebo. Now the final thing we're going to do here at the back side of the house is just add a grill on the back porch. So we're going to have it right here. Make sure you have some cobblestone stairs, cobblestone wall, a furnace, cobblestone slabs, and an iron trapdoor. We'll start with the full blocks of cobblestone, and I'll have 2 right there. It's not going to be perfectly center, but I'll just have it more here on the left, so we have an extra space here. We'll have a cobblestone stair and another one, so they're both curving together like that. Do the same on this side. We'll have 2 slabs on top of the full blocks. We'll have a cobblestone wall at the left. We'll have 2 furnaces. And then some iron trapdoors on top of the furnaces. And that is it. That is a grill right there. And now that is everything here for the outside of the house. I'm going to go around and delete all of the extra concrete that I see. Replace it with the grass blocks. So I went around with the entire build and cleaned up all the extra concrete. So everything's looking good. So that's going to be it here for part 2 for this tutorial on how to build this 1-story traditional house. And if it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 3.